All right, I'm gonna give this a try again. Hi everybody, my name's Kristen. I'm on the Essential Vibes team with Jess. Tonight I'm gonna share with you the preparation kind of portion of everything in these kind of launch your biz vids that are gonna happen coming up. So I'm gonna dive right into it. I'll try and keep it short and sweet so everybody can catch up before tomorrow night's call. So I'm gonna start with kind of a little quote here. Preparation, I have often said, is rightly 2/3 of any venture, and I strongly agree. If we take the time to kind of prepare ourselves, our minds, our bodies for the goals that we have set, then we're more likely to reach those goals quickly and efficiently and happily and continue on our journeys. So I'm going to cover a few different things tonight. I'll do a little bit of a back office review for everyone. And with that, we can kind of go to our doTERRA page. So of course, we all have this. Some things that I want to cover, of course, is setting or changing your password. If you haven't done that already, that can be found right here under My Office Settings. So you would just click Password. And that's pretty easy to kind of guide through that. Put in your old one, your new one, away you go. Another thing that, of course, I want to just stress upon everybody, of course, is to get on LRP and love your oils. We're so kind of lucky with doTERRA that all we have to do each month for us to make money and to really kind of grow and rank up is that 100-point LRP order. And I find it kind of easy to reach that every month. I know that probably upsets my husband a little bit, but we just have integrated these oils into our lives so quickly, and we love them. We're benefiting from so many different experiences. So I strongly encourage getting on that LRP if you aren't already. Message me if you have details, because I know it can be difficult, or message your upline. And just kind of go through any questions you might have, even if you're already on it and you're not quite understanding. Reach out. That's what we're here for. So you would just, of course, start your LRP down here, clicking that. You set your date. Most of us, I think, are probably on it, but I just want to kind of involve the newbies that we have on our team too, and include some of these basic things that I know is like second nature to everyone. So of course the LRP, you can see mine, you can do it in Canada or the US. And another thing I just want to quickly cover in the back office is your store. So there's a couple different ways: your online store, your website. You can set it up here under the tab My Online Store. I like to click the My Website tab because it's a little bit prettier. And here we're able to set our business name. Of course, we're able to do kind of a brand, and I like this. The designer side of me really likes this. So I've gone with Radio for my name, but you can choose one that suits you and your nature. Another thing that we can do is your photo. So you can kind of have this intro page on your website. I encourage you to kind of go to your own site too and see what it looks like. So set a picture. I chose, one from the summer. It's kind of fun. And of course the intro. What do you want them to read as soon as they get to your site? So of course just put a little blurb, something quick and simple that speaks to, I think, your why, and really draw them in that way. And of course, if anybody decides to message you through this site with questions or even an order or anything, how do you want to be notified of that? So for me, it's send me an email, or you could get the message from the person right here in your message center. So there's a lot of great ways that we can utilize our back office. We'll go into the team eventually, but it's a little different. So I'm just going to minimize that and go back here to the preparation focus of tonight. So I really think preparing is really just another word for goal setting. If you write down kind of where you want to be with your doTERRA biz, what are your aspirations? What are your short-term, your long-term goals with it? and share that too, you know, with your upline. Like, we're all here to root each other on. So make sure that's part of your vocabulary and conversations with people. We're going to focus too on personal development and building up confidence. Of course, training will help with that. So the team calls, there's all sorts of different monthly training series that you can hop on. And of course, like even just watching this series is part of just preparing for the next step to reaching your doTERRA goals. Of course, be open and receive mentoring, reach out. We've all been there at different goals and different places within doTERRA, so I'd be happy to share, and I know everyone on the team would too. Goal setting. So I really like this this quote here from Ange Peters. Why goals aren't met. Fear of failure, of course. Even doing these videos, I'm a little nervous. Hopping online, I'm going to stumble on my words, I know, but you guys are so awesome that I don't worry about it. We're going to also maybe not meet our goals because we're not following up. That is where the sale happens. That is where the connection really is made, where someone truly feels like, hey, they thought about me even after the first interaction. So following up is so important to kind of solidify certain kind of volumes that you could be getting. Maybe not having a system to follow. We're also lucky and guided by Megan Terzis and Jess and the Essential Vibes team. So just follow us. And of course, try to do it on your own. I love the team aspect of this whole group. I am quite a private person, I know, but the team aspect to me is so important in the doses that I do get it. So I'm really excited to be doing this with all of you. So don't feel like you're alone at all. Of course, the basic product knowledge and sales training will help, of course, to meet your short-term and long-term goals. Set realistic expectations for yourself. We all want to be a diamond, but my shorter-term goal right now for me is silver. So I'm pushing. I want that silver. And I know I want you guys too to succeed, and I'm here rooting you on, and that's what I love. So my expectations are short-term and long-term. And always, of course, plan for success. I think that's so important. Like I said, we're here for each other. So as long as you are true and feeling like you are going to succeed, you will. So definitely keep at it. I'm so positive. I know I can't help it. It's kind of weird just recording myself here. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. Goal setting. I lost myself. Goal setting. Take a moment to think about kind of your current health, wellness, and financial situation, and what do you want to change about them. I think focusing on why we're doing what we're doing with doTERRA and with each other here is really going to help propel us into the future of meeting our goals. So what are you experiencing? Of course, let's figure it out. Write it down. What are the things that you want to mend with doTERRA? Health goals, wellness, emotional goals, financial goals. These are all legit things. We can do them. What do you want to create in your life? Of course, we want more time with our loved ones, and financial freedom is again another legit goal. Of course, what are your doTERRA goals? As Jess said, we can kind of walk, jog, or run, and we're here to help you through that, whatever you choose. So what are your doTERRA goals? Maybe to be a diamond or share oils with like 1,000 people or something. You never know. And of course, another little quote here. People are more attracted to your, oh wait, I screwed it up already. People are attracted to your why more than they are attracted to your what. So when you're at a class or in a one-on-one and you're pouring your heart out, people will see that. And I know that's kind of how we've all come together. So make sure that comes through and you just stick to why you're doing what you're doing. Moving on. Again, with goal setting, this one kind of comes from the Kirschbaums. They're another great, I think, like Blue Diamond, living in Hawaii or something, awesome people within doTERRA. So they said you always have two choices. You can accept your conditions, or you can take responsibility for changing them. And I really like that, because we have to remember, like, we are in charge of our lives here. We can sit back and, you know, just kind of not be happy with our health, our wellness, or our financial means or goals, but we have the ability to change them, and especially with doTERRA, easily, I think. So of course we can always plan to hit those ranks. That'll help you progress throughout doTERRA. The rank planners are really great. You can kind of jot down, they give you everything that you need to really follow through to hit that rank quickly. Of course, the product line. You need to use and love your oils. Chris and I, my husband and I, use doTERRA products like every day. Shampoo or toothpaste, or it's just become part of our lives. And we don't even really think about it anymore, but we're always, you know, sharing that too. You know, the conversations come up. So it just flows, you know, naturally from us that we love doTERRA and their products and their oils. All right, I think I need a little drink. Pardon me. I'm trying to keep this short. All right. So if you aim at nothing, you're going to hit every time. I like this quote, of course, because I like target practice and stuff like that. So of course you need to have that focus to what is your goal, what is your target, and again, the path will naturally lead you there. And if we're struggling to think about, you know, who can I talk to, who can I kind of share these with? I need to hit my goals. I want to hit my goals. So we can start with our list of 100. This is something I know that Jess encouraged me to do, just to kind of even jog my memory throughout it all. And I love the satisfaction of going back to that list of 100 and stroking that name off, that I've got them, they're on my team. I had set, you know, kind of goals in my mind for them too, that they're now meeting. I'm so happy that they've incorporated these products into their lives as well. So it's really satisfying. I kind of color code mine a little bit, but you can do whatever you want, whatever works for you. And I'm always adding to my 100. It's growing constantly. I keep looking over here because I've got it actually on my desk. So just even refining kind of the prospects that you might have. Of course, when we're at a class, we want to have those feelers out to who would be great to kind of be a customer, who could use these solutions in their lives, and maybe who could share, host a class for you possibly, or shown interest in that. And then of course have those feelers, and have that vibe out there for the person that you envision building with you. I know that this is something that I kind of have little dots here and there. You get the vibe. You know, most of you are on the team already, so you just kind of, you get the vibe of who fits into sharing doTERRA as part of the Essential Vibes team. Like, we have a vibe. So color coding, of course, is something that you can kind of separate and keep an eye on that stuff. And like I said, envision who that person might be, that builder. Write down possibly the qualities or attributes that they would embody. And I feel like the more that you focus on having that team, having that community around you, is going to attract. They say your vibe attracts your tribe. So it's so true. Like, we've come together, obviously, for the right reasons here. We're going to find each other and just keep on being positive and envisioning that ideal person. Of course, we need to, in order to put out that vibe, have our own personal development and confidence built up. Something everybody can work on. I do this a lot. I try and really prepare myself for what's ahead, and daily affirmations for me is something that I do. I know for Megan Terzis, I am a diamond, I am a diamond. I've got that in my head too, but it's more, you know, whatever's fitting at that moment. So my daily affirmations are changing. My goals daily are changing. Of course, making me time, whether it's yoga or meditation or like whatever it is, just make that me time. Commit about 15 minutes, I'd say, of daily personal development. So whether it's reading a little bit of a book or having that bubble bath, make that time. I really liked recently, it was another member of our team had done a GoPro event. So I listened to the audiobook. I really enjoyed that. So that's a great audiobook. If you're interested, I'll post that link up. We can also kind of start to begin to build our community with our social media groups. I've got my radio page. I know Jess has got the Essential Vibes page. So that's a really great place to plug people in that we're communicating with, keep in contact with them, and engage with them too. I really enjoy kind of having my radio page and just sharing with people that I'm already close to and sharing the oils with in real life. So hitting them up with kind of the research or the diffuser blends that they can try out. I love that kind of aspect of this business. And of course, I'm using and sharing the oils. So plugging that stuff in my own life into the radio page is something that I need to work more on. Like I said, I'm a bit of a private person when it comes to that, but I'm going to try and share more. Another short-term goal that I have for myself. So of course, be a product of doTERRA. The more you use and believe, the more you're going to share. So just using the products daily is really going to just strengthen that belief that we all have already in our amazing products. Of course, using the products is going to give us more self-experiences with them. So when we're having a class or something, work on that confidence, of course, by practicing your dialogue, whether it be in a mirror or with your spouse or someone, a friend. Tell them not to be judgmental, that you're just, you know, doing it for practice. And of course, I find it best in a class or one-on-one to really kind of speak from the heart. I try and do that without notes in front of me, even for this. Of course, it helps that I'm sharing my screen. So you're going to kind of learn what works for you through it all and the audience that you have in front of you. I'm kind of a go with the flow girl, but I'm ready to kind of follow up with some research or something when asked. So let's do this. I'm ready. Of course, sampling to potential leads that we have is so important. Just sharing and having other people experience these oils and products is going to help those experiences and give you the confidence that you're helping and sharing these oils in the right way. Relying on your upline, of course, is another thing that we can do to boost our confidence. Like I said, I'm here to give you a big pat on the back or anything. Like whenever you're feeling down, just reach out. Like we are so connected here that we're here for each other. Doing kind of the corporate events that doTERRA has. I know convention tickets kind of went on sale recently, and it's a great way to boost your confidence and solidify what you're doing with doTERRA and how important it is and how needed it is in the world right now. So convention is great, but also even on the closer location levels, like London on May 17th will be the Wellness Summit. So plan to attend. It's free to register. I think we've got the link posted up somewhere on the Essential Vibes page. So check it out. Bring a friend. Bring some potential biz builders you might have. It's really a great event. They always give away tons of free oils and products, and it's just a great vibe. So another thing that we can do to prepare our confidence for a class setting is the Class in a Box kit. Currently unavailable because I think they're updating it for more recent product guides or magazines, I hope. But it's a great way to get you started and just have that first class. Just dive right in. The 10 little wild oranges are awesome. I like to kind of even just save those a bit and give them away either as a prize draw for each class or something, but so many great ideas. So really confidence building in a box. So even kind of the training and mentoring resources that are available, I just pulled together a few because there's so many. Reach out to your upline as to what direction you want to go, and I know there's something that we can help you with. The affirmation statements is a good one, I think. Sometimes we struggle maybe with, what is it that I want? What are my goals? So this is a great way to kind of just figure out what you want and do that daily affirmation. The memory jogger is another great one, I know. So even building your list of 100, expanding your contacts, it's a great little tip there too. Of course, there's always things that we can purchase. So there's the Post-it note reminder pad. Again, building right into these whole pipes videos that we're focusing on here. So again, I'm going to share all these links. I'm not going to go through everyone. The training with the Biz Mastery program that Meg Terzis did was amazing. So again, just kind of focusing on preparing and your confidence and personal development. I just pulled together her juicy self-care video, planning and strategic tracking, hitting those goals, the personal branding aspect, and again, attracting customers and builders using your social media groups. And of course, we can always check out the doTERRA videos that are available on YouTube. They're just great product videos. If you wanted to hit someone up with a specific video that they could sit back and watch on frankincense, it's there. It's great. I love them. And of course, we have Ange Peters and the Whole Fit team. So she's doing the free 30-day mentoring series. So there's about a few recordings, I think, 30 days of recordings, and each one is about 10 minutes. So it's great too. Why not hop on? I know it's free, why not? So lastly, before we get to the homework, which is really, I think, simple, we've covered that already this week. Just hit up your upline with your why, and also kind of what your goals are, your short-term goals with doTERRA. Are you wanting to walk or jog or run? Just let us know, and then post up done on the page so you can be entered in the draw right away. So I just kind of want to finish with some things to remember, guys. Just know and love your top 10 oils, and you're ready to share. I feel like you don't need to get caught up in the let's get ready to get ready. Just commit to kind of learning as you go. I know it's not easy, but each one is going to get better, and you are already kind of an expert if you're where you are. You're loving your products, so it's easy to kind of transition into sharing that in the class. And we're all here to help you with your first class, your launch class, or even just tips and tricks. Maybe you're having some questions, so reach out. They often say that 1 hour in the field is worth 20 hours in the classroom. So like I said, dive in, make mistakes. It's okay. Most often, getting started, your first or second class is going to be friends and family. They might giggle. That's okay. Giggle with them. So just kind of dive in. Commit a bit of time each week to build your dream life. Feel confident every time that you do have the opportunity to share with someone. Just know that this is something that can really help them. And when you see that come full circle, it's so rewarding. You're going to get hooked. I know I am. Feel confident that what you're sharing is helpful, of course. You don't have to be an expert. I say just focus on the top 10. I think that's what I really try and do, is just know those top 10. You have that kind of top 10 kit solution for people. So these are going to kind of integrate into their lives just like they have into ours. I really feel like the way that we share is the reason that we have the highest retention rate with doTERRA in the direct selling industry. So keep at it, guys. You're doing awesome.